Hello students, good morning. This is actually the revision of our chapters which we have already just gone through. The first one I am just going to start, that is the number system. You have already learned that is the different types of numbers. First one, just try to just recall all these things. Number one is natural number, you know, that is a counting number, one starts from 1 to infinite. Then is coming the whole number, including 0, all natural numbers are whole numbers. And next one is the integers, that is including 0, negative or positive natural numbers are integers. Then is coming rational numbers, which is can be just converted any number into p by q form, where q not equal to 0. Then is coming irrational number, which actually can be expressed, which is non-repeating and non-terminating numbers, or the numbers that is which is actually square root of non-square numbers are called irrational numbers. Now this is actually the number system. We just go gradually with different operations of the mathematical operations with this number system. Now see, very first we are going to start this from the exercise number 1A. See here, we are starting from exercise 1A. Number 1, it asks for whether 0 is a rational number or not. So 0 is actually, we can express 0 by 1. So this is a rational number because it is in the p by q form, where q not equal to 0. So this is a rational number. Next one is coming, you have to just show this 8 by 3 on the number line. So you have already just learned that one. I am just showing one problem from here, that is 2. This 8 by 3. 8 by 3 can be expressed in the mixed fraction, that is 2 whole 2 by 3. Now this is the number line from 0, 1, 2 and 3. This is minus 1, minus 2, and this you know that is, this is 2 is integer part, this is 1 and 2, and the third part, that is from 2 to 3, it will be divided into 3 parts because this denominator is 3. So your division number of parts will be 1, 2 and 3. So out of 3, this is 2, that is this A point is actually showing this is on the number line, this number, or you can just tell that OA is actually the length of this number on the number line. Next, just take from this exercise only another one I am just showing you. This is number 7. Just insert 5 rational number between 3 by 5 and 2 by 3. You know that is the rule is you need to equalize their denominator first. That is, just make this 3 by 5 and 2 by 5 just up and down, and just make this 3 and 5 equal, that is their LCM. It is 15, then it needs to be just multiplied with 3, that is 3 into 3 is coming 9 by 15, and this is 10 by 15. Now need 5 rational numbers in between this. So you need to just multiply with n plus 1, that is 5 plus 1. So multiply with this form minimum. Then it will be just coming 9 into 6 divided by 15 into 6, and it is 10 into 6 and 15 into 6. It is coming 54 by 90 or 60 by 90. This is actually this number, that is 3 by 5 and 2 by 3 this number. So hence the 5 rational numbers are in between this and this. It will be 55 by 90, 56 90, 57 by 90, 58 by 90 and 59 by 90. This is the required 5 rational numbers. So students, that is from exercise 1. I have already shown some problems. This is actually exercise 1A. I have shown some problems, and you can solve all other problems within this. I am now going to another exercise. I have shown some problems from exercise A. You need to just solve all the problems within yourself. So I am just switching to the next exercise. Next, see what number 1B is there. Here it is actually the decimal representation of rational number. See, decimal representation, any number is coming in the form of decimal, suppose 1.25 like this, any decimal. This is representation, how we are just representing. It may be like this 1.25, that is actually, see here I am just taking some examples. 3 by 4, it is actually after 2 decimal point, it is just terminated. It is called terminating because there is no any further number will be coming, decimal number will be coming. This is end of this. This is the division. This is also the end of this division. But see, look at here, 2 by 3. This is it is actually coming 0.66666. It is not actually ending, and this is actually called non-terminating. If it is not ended, this is non-terminating. So this is decimal representation. We can just write it down like this. That is, this in the form of 0.6 recurring. This actually the same number is repeating. So this is called repeating number or recurring number. So non-terminating and recurring. So this decimal representation can be, this is like this number, or maybe like this. So this is called the terminating number, this is called non-terminating, and also we are just telling non-terminating and recurring also. Now the rule is actually how you can understand without doing the long division, or how can you express also without doing the long division method, whether this is terminating and what will be the answer and what will be the number of decimals it will be terminating, etc., etc. Now the only one rule is there involved over here. See, a rational number p by q is expressible as a terminating decimal only. Try to understand that one. Terminating decimal only when the prime factors of q, that is the denominator of this p by q form, are 2 and 5 only. Maybe 2 or maybe 5 or 2 and 5. This is the only, these two prime factors only. If this is except these two factors, any other number is coming, then it will be not a terminating number. So this is the condition. Now see here, this is 4, that is 3 by 4. Here we are just taking some example, that is a problem from this exercise 1D. Suppose number 1, this is 13 by 80. 80 can be expressed this in the form of this 2 into 2 into 2 into 5, that is 2 to the power 5 into 2 to the power 4 into 5. So expressible in the form of 2 to the power 4 and into 5. So here only 2 and 5 are actually the prime factors of denominator, that is q, but it's 80. So this is the terminating number. Number 2, 5. See here, 11 by 24. So 24 can be just written in the form of this 2 to the power 3 into 3. That is 8 into 3 is 24. So here this is non-terminating because this is actually number 3 is the prime factor of this denominator. So this is non-terminating. Now come to this here. That is any recurring number. How can you just convert this into p by q form? What is see here, number 1 is given, that is you need to express this 0.2 recurring in the form of p by q. So here we are just taking let x equal to this. So this means, what does it mean? That is 0.2222 up to infinite. And now just multiply this with 10. This one point will be just coming to that point, that is 2.2222. And then x is, we have already just know. Then it is, if you are just now subtracting from this one, then it will be 9x, it will be, this part it will be 0. So this is coming 2. So the x will be 2 by 9, which is in the p by q form, which is the required one. Now next one is number 3, 7. It is asked, that is 1.323 recurring. It is actually means is 1.3232323 like this. So here this is actually the recurring part. Now we need to just multiply this one. This is C. Here this after point is 1, 2, 3 is the next recurring. So we need to just multiply with 1000. Then it will be just shifted to 1, 2 and 3. This will be coming point will be here, and this 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3. And this is only 1 decimal is number is there, that is without recurring, that is 3. So it is coming into multiply, this will be shifted to this. So 13.232323. So this part is now wiped out. So we can just get data integer over here. that is 3, 0, this is 1, this is will be subtracted, this 1 and this is 3 and this will be 990x. So x will be 1310 by 990 and the 0 will be cut off, this is 131 divided by 99. So students, I have shown some problems from exercise 1b also, and also the showing you that is the terminating decimals and non-terminating and what is recurring and how to convert this recurring into the form of p by q. So all these problems are like this within this exercise. Try to solve all the problems. I believe you can solve all the problems. If you are having any problems, just revert me. Thank you.